Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. How are you today? So I want to share a story about getting bullied because of poor English. So have you guys also experienced the same when you try to learn English for the first time? Maybe some of your friends or people around you, they undermine you, or maybe they're just mocking you, or they're not literally bullying you like directly, but the way they treat you and the way they behave when you try to practice your English, it makes you feel insecure, it makes you feel inferior. It happened to me. So I think in a third world countries like Indonesia, India, English is not only seen as a language, but the ability to speak English is attached to your social class. So in here, when I was a child, now the situation is a bit different because of the internet and all. But back then, long time ago, when I was a child, if you are able to speak English, people are not only thinking you are smart, but people are gonna think that you are rich. And there's a reason behind that. The reasons why is because at that time, the course for English course is so expensive. Only certain people who can afford that. And people who can afford English course are people who are coming from high social status. Like they are rich, okay? So when I was a child, I was growing up, like I'm not rich. I was financially struggling since I was a child. So because of that, I used to see English as something that impossible growing up. In school I was not doing well in English. My exams was so bad, like people are gonna be disappointed seeing my English grades. I was also not confident. Even I was not even dreaming to speak English because I think that I don't have money. I never go to English course. So I was like thinking like I think it's impossible for me to speak English one day, someday. I never thought about it, okay? Until I was in high school, I think in my 12th, I started to have that fire inside me. I was thinking like if you are able to speak English, there will be a lot of opportunities in life. I do not know what type of opportunities, but at that time I just believed that if you are able to speak English, there will be good things that are available for you. And then I had that fire, but I didn't have the tools because when I was in 12th grade, the access of internet was like, I don't have Wi-Fi. My phone was like my father's old phone. So I couldn't even go to Google or YouTube at that time. Basically, there are no access to learn English properly like today. So what I did at that time, I used to see my friends who are able to speak English. I used to reach them. I used to be like, trying to be over friendly. I wish that they would like to help me. I was like, oh my God, you speak very good English. Can you tell me how do you learn it? I wish that someone could help me. And then I was also joining, I remember in 12th grade, there is like a English organization. And in order to join that organization, you need to pass the test. Like there is an interview and there is like written test. But because I was so insecure with my English, I approached my friend who was kind of like the leader of the organization. I was like telling him, can you please, just like put me in the group in whichever level. I just want to learn English. That's what I'm telling him. Then he put me in the lowest class. And I joined the class only twice maybe because when I joined the class, I didn't know anyone. The people are my junior because my friends, they have like a higher class, higher level, okay? So I quit the class, and then I was still having You know, I used to doubting myself like that. I still have that inferiority complex, still feeling like I'm not good enough. I used to think that people who speak English very well, they are above me. I put them on pedestal, and I forgot that I actually had something. I still didn't realize that I had the potential just like everyone else. Until I went to college, even in the first year, I was still struggling to learn English. Then in college, I already have proper internet and proper phone, so the access to YouTube and all, it's better, a lot better when I was in college. So what I did, I watch every single day English videos. I watch them, you know, I went to cafe that has good Wi-Fi only to download English videos with subtitles. So I did that thing a lot of the times, until recently I heard a lot of stories from people who are struggling with their English. They're also telling me how they're feeling insecure because of their accent, because of their pronunciation, and I can relate to that because I was that person. And if you are that person right now, you're feeling the same way, insecure and all, I just want to tell you something. You never know how strong you are until life forces you to do something bigger. So if you are always in a comfort zone, if you are always feeling, if you're always surrounded by people who always think that, oh, you are good, you are this, you are queen, they always put you on pedestal, they always glorify you, that doesn't make you grow. Sometimes life will put you in a situation where people will doubting you, where people will be like thinking you're so stupid, you are not gonna do it. That's where you started to realize that I'm better than this. I will never let people talk to me like that anymore. And you start to take a step, you start to find a way, whatever way, you just find a way. You're just so desperate to prove to yourself that you are better than this. Maybe not proving others, but you have that fire in you to tell yourself, to promise to yourself, I'm better than this, I can do better. So yeah, my conclusion on this topic, I know it's so random, but my conclusion is that if people are laughing at you, if people are mocking at you, or people undermining you, and that makes you doubting yourself and undermining yourself, now it's time for you to evaluate, to come back stronger, to tell yourself that this is your life, you only have one life. Never let anyone doubting you again, and never doubt yourself. Okay, if they want to doubt yourself, I mean, that's their business, obviously, like you cannot control that, but never let anyone to say that in front of you. Like, just make them quiet by doing something good, like achieve something, so that they're not gonna have anything to say in front of your face. So yeah, I don't know, it's such a motivational videos right now, but I just want to share this. I just want to make people more motivated to study their English, or to study whatever they're studying right now, to improve their life, to be better in life, because I believe that everyone has the potential. Now, if you still have time, do not waste your time, do not waste your potential. Keep believing in yourself, and trust me, if you keep trying, if you are resilient, you will get there one day. So it just takes time, and you just need to trust the process. All right, so I think that's all. I hope you liked the video, and bye bye everyone, take care.